the doctor finally came in. He took my blood pressure, and then he decided that he was going to go ahead and change the cuff to a little smaller cuff because maybe this one was too big. And so he changed the cuff. The next thing I know, he turned off the lights and took it again. And I was starting to get really worried because he'd already taken my blood pressure about 3 times. And then he sat in his chair and looked at me. The lights were still off, and he said, "Okay, so this is what we're gonna do." He said, "You're gonna have this baby very soon." And I said, "Really? How soon?" He said, "Within the next 24 hours. I was blown away. I couldn't believe it. So really? He said, "Yes, you're gonna drive to the hospital of your choice after you get done here, and they're gonna start inducing you, and you're gonna have your baby this time tomorrow, you'll have your baby." So I started getting excited, and me and my mom were ready. We jumped in the car and we started to the hospital. They had already called ahead. So my friend was a nurse there, actually a charge nurse. She's in charge of all the nurses. And she was there waiting for me, and she took me straight up to my room and got me all dressed. And she was all dressed up, all fancy. And I said, "Well, wow, you look really nice. You're not in your scrubs. What's going on?" She said, "There's a ribbon cutting for a brand new ICU unit that we are just now getting, and it's ready to go now." I said, "Oh, wow, that's neat." So they were having this huge party downstairs. They had all kinds of great food. I know because my mom went, and then she came back to the room and told us all how great it was, and I hadn't been able to eat for the full day, so I was jealous, and I snapped and said, "Oh, great, Mom, thanks a lot." And she said, "You get to eat soon." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, you're right." So they started inducing me, and my memory starts to get a little foggy here. I don't remember a lot of it, but I do remember the doctor coming around 1 a.m., checking me and saying I hadn't progressed at all, but he was going to come at 6 a.m. and check on me again, and if I hadn't progressed, we're going to break my water, and we're going to get things going. And I knew that had worked with my other kids in the past, so I was like, okay.